again, back in the garden. It's Wednesday afternoon. I've been pottering around for a couple of hours doing little jobs. I've done a little bit of filming as well. Let me just move you a bit. So what have I done today? I've sown my peas. I've made sure everything in the greenhouse has been watered. I've done some reading. I made 2 cushions for my little patio set, which if I can turn the camera around you can see them. I made those this morning. I had some scrap fabric, so just for something to do. Add another bit of colour to the garden. Thing is, because I don't know what bedding plants I'm going to end up with this year. I have ordered some online, but when I checked the emails the other day, they don't look as if they're coming till mid-May. So yeah, I think my garden might look quite a lot different, or my pots will look a lot different from last year. So I'm trying to find other ways of injecting colour into the garden. So that was just one little job that I quite enjoyed doing, because I do like messing about with my sewing machine. Now, the things I did want to say to everybody that subscribed, thank you so much. I only started my channel in July last year on a whim, and it's growing. It's a slow process. I'm up to 302 subscribers, which is amazing, but I would like it to grow more if at all possible. So perhaps I could ask everybody that does watch my video can perhaps share it on Facebook for me, just to help get a little bit more exposure. But that's absolutely brilliant, and I'm getting some regular people now commenting each time with some really positive feedback, which is really helpful. So please, keep the comments coming. If you've got any questions that I might be able to help you with, just let me know. And yeah, try and build this community. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on at the moment. It's time for another cup of coffee. Sprouting broccoli's now in. I've put the slug collars on them for the time being, because you do get slugs in the soil, so just to protect them while they're very young plants, and then as I get established I'll take them off. but the Enviromesh is on there now, and that will stop any other pests. So fingers crossed. Never grown it before, but on a website it said 6 plants would be enough for a family of 4. Well, there's only me, but if I end up with a glut, I can always take some into work. I'll give them to the boys or my neighbours. Oh, I've been bird watching for the last half hour. I've just filled up all my feeders, made sure the birds got water, and they're flitting about. I think they may have young now. Very, very busy birds. I've got a pair of blackbirds, which I'm really thrilled about, because I used to always have blackbirds in the garden, and then for some years I hadn't seen any at all, and this year I've had a pair that are constantly in the garden together, so that's really great. So yeah, I've just been having a lazy day really. We had a lot of rain in the night and some rain this morning when I got up, so everywhere's damp, which is absolutely brilliant for the garden because it really needs a good drink. But I just haven't rolled my sleeves up at all today and got stuck in, so yeah, I'm just enjoying this bit of time. Paddy's sitting in his little bed, he's just sort of musing. But I've set myself two tasks I want to do in the greenhouse. 2 things I've never done before. The first one is I wanted to have a go at growing some ginger. I'm aware that you can in this country, but I think there's a bit of a knack to it. Not knowing what to do, I did a little bit of research online and I found a YouTube channel called My Family Garden, which I'll put the link below, and the guy on there has got it off to a fine art, so I won't be filming my attempt because it will be a beginner's attempt and I'll probably make some mistakes, so for you to get some really good positive advice, just follow the link that I'll put down below. But we can come back to my pots in maybe a week, 2 weeks time, and we'll see how they're getting on. The second one was kind of by accident. When I was in the supermarket at the fruit and veg aisle to get the ginger, the supermarket have got all the rows of herbs in pots. They're not garden centre quality. Basically they're just loads of seedlings in a pot that have grown to a certain size. They're short-lived, ideal for your windowsill when you're cooking. Just snip off a few leaves, and they had all the usual, the basil, the parsley, chives, and the coriander, And yeah, so I picked up a pot and I thought to myself, what I'll do is I'll see if I can split it up and divide up the root ball and see if I can make some more plants. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But apart from that, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the garden for once without actually doing anything. So I'll see you in the greenhouse. Okay, I'm in my greenhouse and I've just split my ginger bulb into 3 separate pieces. Now, I haven't really done a commentary on this because I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. This is a real experiment for me, but like I said earlier, I'll put the link on for the guy that's advice I'm following, and you can watch it there, because obviously he's the expert, I'm not, but I'll quickly show you what I've done. Okay, so these are my 3 pots, and you can see these little nodules here. So I'm going to give them a watering and try and keep them humid, and we'll see how they grow. This is my coriander, and if you have a look there, you can see all the seedlings. Look at that root system. I'm going to, well, there's a distinct line down the middle there, so we'll break that. And then break that again. Pop them the same height as they were in the supermarket pot.